Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Demoted Lakers guard absent in team practice, report. It took only 8 games for rookie head coach J.J. Redick to move away from Los Angeles Lakers starting point guard D'Angelo Russell. After benching Russell in the fourth quarter of their 131-114 loss to the Memphis Grizzlies on November 6, Redick removed the inconsistent guard from the starting lineup over their next 2 games. Just level of compete, attention to detail, some of the things we've talked with him about for a couple of weeks, Redick told reporters of his decision to bench Russell in the closing quarter against the Grizzlies. And at times, he's been really good with that stuff, and other times, it's just reverting back to certain habits. It wasn't like a punishment. I just felt like for us to have a chance to win this game, that was the route we wanted to take. Redick's move proved beneficial for the struggling Russell and the Lakers as they won their last 2 games with the 6'1" guard playing solid minutes coming off the bench. I just wanted to win, Russell said via ESPN after his first game in his new role as the Lakers' 6th man on November 8. So whatever it took, change of plans, whatever it is, whatever coach needs, try to get the win and be a part of that. In the last 2 games Russell came off the bench, the former number 2 pick averaged 16.5 points on 52% overall shooting and 38.5% from the three-point line, a marked improvement from his 12.0-point average on atrocious 37.5% overall shooting and 29.5% from the three-point line through the Lakers' first 8 games. But just as when Russell is starting to find his rhythm, an illness kept him out of the Lakers' practice Tuesday, according to ESPN's Dave McMenamin, jeopardizing his playing status for Wednesday's rematch against the Grizzlies. It's a setback for the beleaguered guard, who is reportedly on the trade block, per Jake Fisher of Bleacher Report, as the Lakers have their eyes on getting Anthony Davis frontcourt help. D'Angelo Russell is on the block and is going to be available as outgoing salary for the Lakers, Fisher said on a recent livestream. The center spot is a spot that we know Los Angeles has been looking to upgrade and will be looking to upgrade. We mentioned Brook Lopez at the top of this show. He is someone that I was told is on the Lakers' list of potential targets. Max Christie's social media post amid benching by J.J. Redick. The Los Angeles Lakers won 2 much-needed games against the Philadelphia 76ers and Toronto Raptors to put them back 2 games over .500, after a disastrous 1-4 road trip. What changed in the wins? First, rookie Lakers coach J.J. Redick benched D'Angelo Russell in the Memphis game and inserted Cam Reddish in the starting lineup, pushing Max Christie from being a mainstay of their second unit down to the end of the bench. Christie reacted to this roster reshuffling on his Instagram. Stay the course, the guard wrote along a photo of himself during shoot-around. For a couple of seasons now, many Lakers fans have clamored for Max Christie to get more minutes, owing to his defense and shooting, and J.J. Redick finally seems to have listened to them, until their 1-4 stretch that forced him to insert Cam Reddish into the starting 5. While benching Christie might sound unfortunate, starting Reddish at the 2 may have temporarily solved the team's immediate problems, defense at the guard position and non-existent bench production. The latter had killed the Lakers during their first road trip, most particularly during their embarrassing loss to Detroit. During that game, the Purple and Gold's bench combined only for 10 points, completely untenable for an 82-game season. Meanwhile, Reddish at the 2 means size and athleticism at the guard spot. Against the Pistons, Cade Cunningham and Jaden Ivey simply attacked D'Angelo Russell and Austin Reeves seemingly every possession, torching the 2 slow-footed guards for a triple-double and 26 points, respectively. Likewise, it means Reeves can play his natural position at point guard, and he can preserve his legs for high-leverage moments because Cam would guard the team's best player instead of him. Since Redick's roster move, AR has averaged 23.5 points and 6.5 assists in the last 2 games, on shooting splits of 56.7% from the field and 47.4% from 3. Klay Thompson rejected the Lakers because he didn't believe they could win a title. After 11 years with the Golden State Warriors, ex-champion Klay Thompson made the biggest decision of his NBA career so far when he signed a contract to join the Dallas Mavericks on a 3-year, $50 million deal. Klay had the chance to join the Lakers this summer as well, but according to ESPN's Tim McMahon, he didn't trust their ability to contend for a championship. Thompson chose the Mavericks over the Los Angeles Lakers, who also recruited him in free agency because he believed Dallas provided him the best chance to pursue a 5th championship ring, wrote McMahon. He believed he could be the missing player after the Mavs, fresh off their 5-game NBA Finals loss to the Boston Celtics, promised him a starting spot. He craved the opportunity to prove that, at 34 years old and with 2 major injuries on his medical records, he could still play a major role on a contender. Even at 34 years old, Klay Thompson began the summer as one of the league's most valuable free agents. Since his ascension to stardom in 2015, Klay has been known as one of the best shooters in basketball, and he's got the hardware to prove it as a 5x All-Star, ex-champion, and 2x All-NBA player. His career numbers stand at 19.5 points, 3.5 rebounds, and 2.3 assists per game on 35.4% shooting from 3. This past summer, most experts expected him to return to Golden State and finish his career alongside Stephen Curry, but he had other plans after a miserable season with the Warriors. Despite Thompson's recent struggles and extensive injury history, he was a popular free agent target this summer, and he was approached by various teams with an offer. The Lakers were one of them. It's unknown what the Lakers' offer actually was, but it's unlikely that any offer would have been enough to lure him away from the Mavericks. For Thompson, the Lakers were still somewhat unstable following a highly disappointing season and the debacle with Darvin Ham over the summer. That's not to mention that LeBron James, who turns 40 next month, is overdue for a major physical decline. In comparison, the Mavericks were fresh off an NBA Finals appearance with Luka Doncic, Kyrie Irving, and an elite cast of veteran role players including Daniel Gafford, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Derek Lively too. The Mavericks, who haven't won a title since 2011, are very much a team on the rise, and Thompson understandably assumed that he could help elevate the franchise to another level in the West. Of course, this season has not played out how Thompson would have liked. He's struggling on the court, 13.8 points per game on 41.8% shooting, and the Mavericks have been mediocre at best with a 5-5 record through the first 10 games. The Lakers haven't fared much better this season, but it's no secret that they're on the trade market looking for talent. While Thompson may be out of reach, the Los Angeles Lakers can still make a trade to address some of their biggest flaws, and that's exactly what they're expected to do. After the Thompson signing, options are limited for the Mavericks, but there's still plenty of time for them to figure things around and secure a favorable position in the West. For Thompson's sake, after betting his entire NBA future on the Mavericks, he has to make this work or he may come to regret ever leaving the Warriors. Tonight, November 12th, Thompson will face off against his former team for the first time as part of the NBA Emirates Cup. It's one of several meetings between the teams this season, and the Warriors are set to honor their legend with a public show of support and appreciation. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Klay Thompson? Leave your opinion in the comments.